Hi Capricorn, it's Samantha from Soul Pathways, and I'm here to give you your May monthly reading in love for singles only. Singles only. So this is going to be for all Sun, Moon, and Rising single Capricorns in love. Just highlights for the rest of May. It's general, so take from it what resonates and leave the rest. And if you want a personal reading, that information is below, okay? The deck's been cleansed, cleared, and meditated on already. And it's Mother's Day today, so happy Mother's Day to all you Capricorns out there celebrating, okay? Let's get rolling, shall we? I would also say watch your Venus sign in Capricorn if you have it for women, or Capricorn and Mars if you're a man, okay? Since this is a love reading, definitely. Cross watchers are definitely welcome as well. And that, being that this is a singles only, that indicates that I'll be doing next a partnership love reading for those coupled, okay? Those in relationships. Okay, let's get going now. Hi, Divine. What are the highlights for Capricorn singles? Single Capricorns in love for the rest of May. What's going on for Capricorn singles in love for the rest of May? Yeah, just highlights. Thank you. Okay, so the card I was pointing at was this, which is 63. It's called gestation period. So it looks like you got something brewing, my single Capricorns. Okay, 63. That could be your age. Or you could be 36. We'll switch it. 36, 63. Or we could be a life path 6, a life path 3. Okay, we could be a life path 9. Okay. Something started in the winter. Could be significant for you, but something is growing. It is gestating. And that something is a reconciliation for some of you. You could be 59. And I just heard confirmation with that phone notification going off behind me. This was from the top of the deck. I was told to grab it. Some of you could be a fire sign with all that fire. Look at fire. But I'm also getting fall. I'm getting purification. I don't know why I'm getting purification, but something's burning down. It's collapsing so something else can be reborn. So I'm seeing this as like a family tree or a tree of life. You see how these ancestors, they're crying. So I'm feeling like, yes, I'm feeling like something needs to go in order to bring in something new. That's why something's gestating. You're in the middle of something. So if this is resonating with you, You already know this because you're in the middle of tearing something down. And it might not feel the most comfortable. Lost compass. You could be 35 or 53. Life paths 9, 5, 5s are changes, or 8 is involved here, a life path 8. But, you know, with the lost compass means you fell off track. And you know you fell off track. I have a feeling you have only recently realized. I mean, you always knew, but it was unconscious to you. It was almost like you were asleep. Whoever this resonates for, yeah, it was almost like you were sleeping because you knew, but you didn't know. You only recently really realized consciously that you fell off track. And you're coming back to integrity. That's what this says, getting back to integrity. So you're burning it down. You're burning it down. And you're bringing yourself back into balance. It's almost like you're ripping out your own family tree, your own tree of life, and saying, this isn't going to work for me no more. I'm going to plant a whole new tree of life, my own whole new family tree, and it starts with me and what I want to plant here. Because everything put there before was and BS and lies, deception, whatever else was involved, because it feels like with, you know, wailing tree, that's exact there, you know, with the light here, I feel like light was shed on darkness. Like something was illuminated to you. Again, same here. Something was illuminated to you that it's almost like you were distracted, like you were purposely led off track. And it could have been by family. It could have been by somebody or something or somebodies, plural, close to you. And so in love, whatever you're doing in love, it's on hold. It's almost like, yeah, this is reminding me of a snail. Like snail's pace is frozen, you see, because you're doing manner work. So inside the state of frozen is a humongous fire. So what does that say about you personally? You might look like you're ice cold, but inside you're burning hot. Like you might come off as somebody who doesn't give a flying beep, but you are somebody who contains so many deep, passionate emotions, but you're trying to get them aligned because you're only just coming into realization of who you are, why you're here, what you're supposed to be doing, and you're coming to understand what really happened. And you're like, I almost feel like the rabbit from, you know, Alice in Wonderland. I'm late for a very important date, you know, like just hopping around, and you know, you're just really trying to get yourself in order. And that's kind of where you're at. You're just coming into resonation with your own song in this lifetime. 61, you could be 61. I'm gonna say 16. Maybe something happened when you were 16. Maybe you met the love of your life when you were 16. Maybe this was somebody you met in high school. Maybe you're in a period of gestation. Maybe you're going back to this person. Who knows? Anything is possible. I'll take 16. But, you know, I'll also say it's a life path 6, or maybe your birth date is the 16th of any given month. But there's a very specialized song here. Maybe you've got water in your chart. We've got a lot of water here. deep held emotions that are deeply contained. See that bubble is contained. Inside there's a song and it's yours, and you're just now getting to see it, feel it, and you're not sharing it right now. You're absolutely not sharing it. So, yeah, just not. So, I also take this as, you know, aside from not sharing, you're in a cocoon of healing. Water is healing, nurturing. You're nurturing yourself. You're healing yourself. You're coming into your own self-love, self-acceptance, self-care, self-soothing. You know, I'm seeing ice here. So I do feel like whatever it was put on ice for a very long time. I just heard the word archaic. It's like whatever it was, it's been stowed away for so long that it's just coming at light. You see all these lights? It's just lighting up inside of you. And so, again, I'm brought back to gestation, you know. Yeah, movement towards adventure. Spirit of the river. So, yeah, there's a song inside of you. A song. 50 could be important. 5 again. We're seeing a lot of 5s, so changes at 1144. So you could be seeing 1144 or 555. Those numbers could be important. But your song is coming alive. You're coming alive. And this is your soul contract, is what I'm hearing. Whatever was written there, it's coming alive because you're beginning to move out of stagnation with 15. Okay? Which would be a 6. So we're here at a 5, and then we move into a 6. You know how I feel about these progressing numbers. It means progression forward. So we've got 5 to 6. That means you're moving forward in some way. Dust Devil. This is a mini tornado. You're moving forward out of something right now. So you're in a period of gestation. You're healing yourself. You're moving forward. You're transmuting pain here. Again, this is 22. This is a master number in numerology. So a master builder number. You could be a master builder number. You could have 22 in your numerology chart. Nevertheless, you could be seeing 22. 22 is also, you know, a twin flame number or a soulmate number. Fool's embrace. It lets me know that you could have Aries in your chart. You know, we're talking about a new start here. It's an ace. Gestation period. This is right before you get to your Fool. This is right prior to the Fool. So you're on your gestation period and you're transmuting the pain. You're waiting. I think you are thinking about how would it be to hug this person, embrace this person, embrace this new reality, embrace, you know, that full onslaught of emotions and be radically accepted by this person. Yeah, and be in that relationship with the 2. 2 is like a 2 of cups. Love, full love, true love, unconditional love, unbreakable bond. This is what I'm hearing. Phoenix rising. I'm seeing a phoenix here. So this is you. This is where you're headed. This is where you're heading at 1411. That would be 511. So I do feel like, yeah, look at this. Benefactor. Look at these little mice. King and queen of a little castle. This is what's on your mind. 3. You could be seeing 333, grace and generosity with radical acceptance underneath. You really love somebody very deeply. And you're only coming to realize this because you feel like you've been like a sleeping beauty for a very long time. And you don't know how that happened, but you're coming to understand it. And you're transmuting the hurt. You're leaving out, but you've had your first breath. It's like, and alive you are, and you're a storm. 44. You're like a storm. You're on fire. In every sense of the word, you're the courage to step into life. You're getting the courage to step into life, and people don't want to mess with you. They just don't want to mess with you, because you are becoming, once you step fully into your understanding, fully see what's happened, fully know where you're going, who you are, what you're here to do, you're going to be unstoppable, because you're a magician. And this is your sword of truth. I have a very deep feeling that you are very powerful, and that you're heading towards somebody equally as powerful. And whomever did this to you, because I see this crown, you're a king. In fact, I just heard scratch that, you're an emperor. And then I heard scratch that, you're a god with a goddess. Wow, royalty. So there are some things. I mean, I got forgiveness under here, so there's going to need to be a conversation. But, you know, I have meditation under here with star, which is healing, stars in the sky, limitless possibilities, 51:16. I got 33, inspiration, music could be deeply important. So I'm definitely seeing in the hands of the universe. So you're co-creating with the universe. And this is one of my favorite cards of this deck. It tells me you're divinely guided. Nobody can take this from you. Nobody can stop you, but I am letting you know now. You have obstacles. You have people out there trying to stop you. Even right now, this very moment, you have at least a partner, ex-partner, or two, I'm seeing, that are trying to enlist the help of others to use magic against you. They're trying to control your mind. They're trying to use sex magic, mind control magic, every type of thing they can to get you to not move forward towards this person. Don't fall for it. In fact, they might even try to block you from seeing this message. I'm seeing monkey here. And they're like a monkey mind. They're karmic in nature. They don't want you to have happily ever after. Why? It blocks what they believe is going to be their happily ever after. Problem is, they're never going to have the happily ever after, because they've completely disowned themselves since they were young. They never did the work. And this is true. This is truth. This is truth with the sword of truth. So many of them wear masks. They're ghosts. They don't even know who they are. The people you deal with need to heal. And I think you know that too. Okay, Capricorn? So let's go ahead and get some advice. Again, this is singles. You are heading towards a person, but currently you may have just stepped out of a relationship. So you're recently single. Okay. Advice for Capricorn? What is it that they need to know most right now? One card, if at all possible. Friendship. So, I'm hearing in freedom. This isn't advice, but more of a reminder to keep going, because this is what you're moving towards. Friendship and freedom. Because you don't have that right now in any way, shape, or form. Anything authentic where you're at. But you'll have this in spades where you're going. In order to get this, though, you have to find it within yourself first. Friendship. Covering your own self. Loving your own self. It starts within you. In order to truly love and embrace another person, you have to love and embrace yourself first. To hold somebody close and to protect another, you have to love and protect yourself first. To be a true warrior, that's where it starts. To be free of others, you have to love and protect yourself first. And to love and protect another, that's where it starts. You give freedom to yourself, and by doing that, you're able to give freedom to others. So look deep within your heart, and you may feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. That's what this card says. That's a message from this person. So the person you're heading towards says to you, and I will repeat this. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. And this is a message from your counterpart, or the person you're going towards. It has never ended. It has always been with you. In the wind, in the sunset, in the moonlight, in the birds chirping, in the cries of the babies, in the morning dew. It's in everything, in all things. It's unbreakable. In the crashing of the waves, I'm always with you. That was a channeled message. Okay, that's what I got for you. Okay, singles? I hope you got something out of that. Come back around. I am contemplating if I'll have enough time, but if I do, I might be able to throw in an additional reading for the month of May. We'll see. Otherwise, I will see you for June. Okay, come back around. You take care. Stay blessed and know that you're loved. Bye.